Today is Covenant Day. You can see on the border of the altar, nothing without you, nothing without us. Our covenant reality, that the Blessed Mother and the Lord help us in everything, but we need to do our part. It's Monday today. Yesterday we would have been having our annual Marian pilgrimage. Unfortunately, because of the situation with the pandemic, it was not possible. But I hope and trust that many of you could renew spiritually your commitment as Pilgrim Mother coordinators and perhaps visited the shrine spiritually. However, today on Covenant Day, when Father wants us to visit the shrine, I want to share with you thoughts from Father about the mission from the shrine and why we visit our shrine, given to a family in 1966. Basically, Father shares about the mission of Our Lady from the shrine, but towards the end he also speaks about the home shrine and the heart shrine. Let's listen to what he has to say. What really keeps motivating us to visit our shrines? What draws us again and again like a magnet? It is the great mission which the Blessed Mother wants to fulfill for these times from her shrine. You can sense, you know how much chaos there is in our world today. We can sense how everything that seemed absolutely certain when we were younger is shaken today. We no longer know what is true and what is not true. And in this age when all situations are rocked, in this age of a total revolution, the Eternal Father planned from all eternity that he would give the Blessed Mother the task to establish herself in a special way in our Schoenstatt shrines, and from there form new persons who, according to God's plan, are demanded in future times. Just as an aside, I reflect then, Father spoke these words in 1966, but how applicable they are to today's world. I continue with what Father said at that time. You may not ignore the fact that we are living in times of radical change, in times which are said to be the newest times. We ask what the Blessed Mother's mission for these newest times is. I think we may say she has the same task for this newest church that she had for the old church. The old church did not come about without the fiat of the Blessed Mother. And this is also true today. She has to speak her fiat, let it be done to me, for this newest church, which is in a process of development and whose members we are. What does that mean? When we look into the present day situation, when we pay attention to what is preached, when we listen to discussions in the workplace, we realize the efforts to simply remove the Blessed Mother from these newest times, from this newest church, so to speak. It seems to me we are justified in saying that the Blessed Mother has established herself in our shrines. And what does she want in the shrines? She wants to speak her fiat for the newest church on the newest shore. We ask again, what does she want? Allow me to give a second answer. She does not want to work physical miracles, as she does at various places of grace. She considers it her task to give birth to Christ anew, just as she gave birth to Christ at the beginning of the church. To give birth to Christ anew, but in what form? She wants to give birth to him in us, in the members of the church. And she wants to do so by forming the new Christian and the new Christian community as required today and the next day. So what task does the Blessed Mother have? I could approach the whole life's process from a different angle and say, she has the task to glorify herself in the newest church on the newest shore by bestowing graces of transformation wherever people entrust themselves confidently to her. She wants to form this new person who is capable of dealing with the newest times. You see, for these times too, she wants to act from her shrine. Let me repeat, it does not matter whether we think of the original shrine or of the daughter shrines. This we have in Moldova is one of the daughter shrines. That's why we are well advised to respond to the intentions of the Blessed Mother. Naturally, it is not just a matter of establishing a corner for God or a Schoenstatt corner in our homes. We may not be satisfied with offering the Blessed Mother a little spot. On the contrary, we have to allow the Blessed Mother to take care from our home shrine that a religious atmosphere permeates the whole home, that a religious atmosphere unites father and mother, that a religious atmosphere also enters the hearts of the children and the grandchildren. But the greatest task which the Blessed Mother wants to fulfill in the home shrine is to see to it that slowly a heart shrine will develop in us, and that this heart shrine will increasingly influence and permeate all of life. With these thoughts, I wish you a very blessed Covenant Day. Let us bring many contributions to the capital of grace spiritually here to our Blessed Mother, and ask her to bless us and our families, our church and world at this time. God bless you.